Your first 30 days as a new real estate agent matter more than most people realize. Because this is the stage where you start building the habits, systems, and confidence that will carry you into your first clients, your first closings, and eventually a real business. But here is what I really want you to understand. You can start building the foundation for your business before you even take your exam. That way, when you do pass, choose a broker, and officially start working as an agent, your first 30 days have even more impact. Instead of waiting for each step to happen one at a time, like passing the exam, and then interviewing brokers, and then start learning your market, you can begin preparing now. You can study for the exam and build your business foundation at the same time. And that matters because the agents who wait for everything to be perfectly lined up usually lose momentum. They pass the exam, and then they spend weeks trying to figure out where to work, what to say in their bio, how to set up their social media, how they might get their first clients, what their market looks like, and what they should actually be doing every day. But if you start preparing now, your first 30 days as an agent are not spent starting from zero. Instead, they are spent building on a foundation you already created. Now, of course, there are certain things you cannot do until you are licensed and properly affiliated with a broker. You can't represent clients, give real estate advice, or act as someone's agent before you are legally allowed to do so. But there is a lot you can do on your own to start getting ready today. First, write a simple bio. It does not need to be overly polished or long. Just explain who you are, why you chose real estate, and what excites you about helping buyers and sellers. You can always update it later, but having a starting point will make it much easier when you need to create profiles, marketing materials, or brokerage introductions. You can also get professional headshots. You are going to use these everywhere. Social media, email signatures, your website, business cards, flyers, and marketing materials. And even if your brokerage later has specific branding requirements, having a clean, professional photo ready to go is still a smart move. Then start setting up your business presence online. You do not need a perfect content plan yet. You don't need to post every day, but you can create your business social media accounts, update your profile photos, add your bio, and start making your online presence look more professional. If you decide to use an existing personal profile, take the time to go back through your old content and remove anything that does not align with the professional image you want to create going forward. Try following some of the top agents in your market for ideas and inspiration. You'll be surprised how much you can learn just by observing what successful agents are already doing. This is also a good time to start thinking about brokerages. A lot of people wait until after they pass the exam to even think about where they want to work, but that can put you way behind. Your brokerage matters because the training, support, culture, commission split, technology, mentorship, and lead opportunities can all affect how quickly you get started. So while you're studying, start researching brokerages in your area and line up some interviews. And do not fall into the trap of joining the first brokerage who reaches out to you. You should really interview with at least 3 or 4 to see which one might be the best fit for you and your business goals. Look at their websites, their agent training, their social media accounts, their reviews, and the types of agents who seem to do well there. When you meet with them, ask what training looks like for brand new agents. If there is mentorship, what tools they provide, what fees you should expect, and how new agents are supported in getting their first clients. Because you are not just looking for someone to hold your license. You are looking for the right environment to help you build a business. You can also start learning your local market now, which will give you a huge advantage once you get your license. Start paying attention to what is coming on the market, how homes are priced, which properties sell quickly, and which ones sit. You can also practice thinking like a listing agent. Look at a few homes online and ask yourself, What would I highlight about this property? What would matter most to a buyer? What makes this home different? You can even use your own home as an example and write a description as if it were your listing. And if you want to take it a step further, visit open houses in your area. Pay attention to how the home is presented, how the listing agent greets people, what materials they provide, and how different listings compare to each other. You are not just looking at houses. You are training yourself to understand your market. Then, start organizing your database. This is your sphere of influence, or SOI. That means friends, family, neighbors, former coworkers, local connections, and anyone who already knows you. Your first clients are probably already in your phone, so it's important to make sure your contacts are up to date. Start with at least 50 names and gather whatever contact information you have, including phone numbers, emails, and addresses. You are not necessarily reaching out to everyone with a sales pitch right now, but you're just getting organized so that when the time is right, you already know who is in your network and can be confident that you know how to get in touch with them. And finally, be honest with yourself about the financial side of things. Real estate is commission-based, which means your paycheck is not guaranteed. So even if you get a client quickly, it may take weeks or months before that deal closes and you actually get paid. Plus, there are startup costs like exam fees, licensing fees, a subscription to your local MLS, and association dues, which can all add up quickly. So if possible, have a financial buffer that covers at least a few months' worth of living expenses, or plan to have another income source while you build momentum. Your first 30 days are not about having everything figured out. And honestly, your preparation does not have to start on day one after you pass the exam. It can start now. Study for the exam, but also start building your foundation. Grab our free real estate lead generation guide so you can be ready to make the most of your first month as a new agent. I'll leave the link in the description, and then I'll see you in the next video.